When it comes to polyurethane bushings, Super Pro have got you covered, and they're down here for PRI 2010. I'm here with Graham Scudamore-Smith to find out all about Super Pro. Mate, what's Super Pro all about?
Super Pro is a range of products that's aimed at keeping the wheels firmly on the ground for motorcars, both the performance and for the street car. Who's Super Pro and where did we come from? Australian, about a 30-year-old company, been in US for about 6 to 8 years now, successfully moving into the market.
All right, let's talk about the products, the individual products. You now have most of the muscle cars covered in the United States.
The newer range of muscle cars, meaning the Camaro, the Challenger and the Mustang, is a speciality for Fulcrum from Australia, because our history of V8 supercars, meaning in our country the Commodore, meaning our Falcon, is where we've had a lot of expertise over the years.
You have a new product that's on display here for 2010, launches in 2011. Now this is your polyurethane bushing with a spherical bearing inside it.
What's driving that? As the cars with lightweight control arms made out of aluminium, more sophisticated suspension, location is critical, but also articulation. Now, some of the manufacturers have incorporated the spherical joint in a rubber bushing, and the rest of the suspension bushings are rubber. When redoing a whole kit, which is what we aim at, make a replacement kit for the vehicle, it's okay to make the rest of the bushings in polyurethane, but leaving that bush lonely, isolated, and not putting the load to the ground was we saw an opportunity to develop a better product. For the last 12 months we've been developing the combination of the spherical joint and the polyurethane bushing, and we've now got that to the point where we're very, very happy with the endurance, the result, and launching in 2011. That technology we're now transferring into these muscle cars. Again, the mixture of the polyurethane and the spherical joint allows us to give positive location without feeding a whole lot of noise, vibration, harshness into the vehicle. A street customer wants to get the maximum out of his suspension, wants to get the maximum tyre grip, but he doesn't want the vehicle to ride like a bucking bronco.
So that's the latest addition added to the family. Let's talk about the other two items in the family.
The family is an important part of a product that breaks through into the market and works. The original bushing was undercut, nice soft duro. The next stage was what we call our turbo bushing. That incorporates a series of vanes within the bushing to isolate out the noise, vibration, harshness, but at the same time control either engine vibration or suspension vibration.
And before we wrap up, why do we choose polyurethane?
Polyurethane, as I mentioned earlier, is all about making the link between the wheels and tyres and the suspension, the chassis. But the major advantage of the material is, when fitting suspension bushings to your vehicle, the response between the suspension and the vehicle is the same on day one or when you sell the vehicle in 60, 80, 100,000 miles. There is no deterioration in the material.
Excellent. Well, if you want to find out any more about the products you've heard about here today, superpropoly.com is the website you need to go to.